2025 was the most chaotic year for YouTube since the platform launched. 12 million channels terminated, hundreds of thousands demonetized, 30% viewership drops reported by creators who've been on the platform for a decade. And all of this happened because of one policy update that came in July of 2025, but only a few creators listened. I spent the last few months going through YouTube's official reports, Neil Mohan's interviews, the actual policy documents, and cross-referencing what creators are experiencing on the ground. Most of what you're hearing about these changes is either wrong, incomplete, or missing the point entirely. So let me break down what's actually happening, what YouTube is really cracking down on, and how to position yourself so 2026 becomes your best year on YouTube yet. Now, quick thing before we get into this. You might look at my channel and think, this guy doesn't have millions of views. Why should I listen to him talk about YouTube strategy? And that's a fair question. It's because I'm the ghost. I'm the guy in the chair for all of these guys. You've probably watched videos that I've scripted that have hit millions of views. You've probably seen or been part of launches that I've architected that generated 6 figures in a week. Matt Parr, Warner Arts, Fed, Elliott Trades. These are 7 and 8 figure entrepreneurs who pay me to be invisible. My job isn't to just only get them views. My job is to help my clients get results. And part of that means understanding exactly what's happening on the platform so they can adapt before everyone else. You've probably seen the headlines. YouTube declares war on AI content. Yes, YouTube terminated 12 million channels in 2025. But let me break down those numbers for you. Q1, 2.9 million terminated. Q2, 2.1 million terminated. Q3, 7.5 million terminated. Now, that Q3 spike looks terrifying until you read YouTube's actual explanation. They attributed most of that increase to, and I'm quoting directly, a specific financial scam operation out of Southeast Asia that led to millions of terminations. Okay, but channels are getting banned. I've seen it happen. People are losing their livelihoods. But when you dig into why they got hit, it tells a very different story than the panic headlines suggest. The July 15, 2025 policy update is real and it does affect AI content. But here's what it actually says. Content at risk of demonetization includes videos with AI voiceovers and zero personal commentary or storytelling, slideshow compilations with reused clips, reaction videos with little original insight, fully AI generated content with minimal human involvement. Notice what all of these have in common: minimal human involvement. YouTube is cracking down on lazy. They don't want AI slop on the platform. Mass-produce repetitive zero-effort content that adds nothing. The distinction is human creativity enhanced by AI versus AI replacing human creativity. Okay, Haris, but how do I know if I'm on the right side of that line? Simple question. Can you explain what human value you're adding to this content? If you can articulate that clearly, you're fine. And if you can't, that's a problem. Here's a real example of this, by the way. Just last month in December 2025, YouTube terminated 2 channels, Screen Culture and KH Studio. Their crime was creating fake movie trailers using AI that were labeled deceptively and actually outranking the official studio content in search. This is the perfect example of using AI to deceive viewers instead of using it as a tool. If you're using AI to enhance your content while maintaining genuine creative direction and adding real value, you're fine. But if you're using AI to mass produce garbage with zero human input, yeah, you're gonna have problems. And honestly, this is good news for serious creators. Now, if you're running the channel right now and you're not sure whether your content strategy is going to survive these changes or you want help building something that actually converts viewers into revenue, there's a link in the description to book a call with me. I work with a small number of clients directly. We look at your channel, your offer, your content, and figure out how to make YouTube actually work for your business. Now, let's talk about the algorithm changes. This is where things get interesting. In August 2025, multiple creators started reporting synchronized viewership drops. Bellular News documented specific metrics. Desktop traffic fell from 56% to 39.3%. That's a 16.7 percentage point swing in a matter of days. And in November, Mario Juice, the retention director for channels with over 100 million subscribers, including Mr. Beast, published an analysis of over 1,000 channels. His finding was up to an 80% reduction in long-form video recommendation on the home feed. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so long-form is dead? I should just pivot entirely to shorts? No, That's not what this means. Let me explain. Here's what's important. YouTube has not officially acknowledged any of this, but the Alphabet earnings call in October 2025 did reveal something telling. Sundar Pichai stated that in the US, Shorts now earn more revenue per watch hour than traditional in-stream on YouTube, and their recommendation systems are, again, direct quote, driving robust watch time growth in our key monetization areas like Shorts and Living Room. So what do you do with this information? First, don't panic. The platform isn't dying, long form isn't dead, but the discovery mechanism is shifting. Creators who post 3 to 5 shorts weekly alongside 1 to 2 long form videos are seeing subscriber growth rates increase by 67% compared to single format channels. The strategy is using shorts for discovery and long form for depth, retention, and monetization. So you're using each format for what it's good at. Now here's the part that's going to frustrate some people. The CEO of YouTube, Neil Mohan, has been saying the same thing over and over again, and almost nobody's listening. Is it really just is being true to yourself? Now, I know that sounds like generic motivational poster nonsense, but then he said something more specific. I can tell you for a fact that it's not the algorithm. It's all the other people that are on the other side of that glass when they're watching your video that can tell instantaneously whether that is actually truly your authentic self or if you're trying to basically put yourself in another person's shoes. The CEO of YouTube is literally telling you, stop trying to hack the algorithm. The algorithm isn't the gatekeeper, your audience is. In another interview, Mohan described the algorithm as a mirror, not a system. It reflects what audiences actually want to watch. Alright, so let's put all of this together. You now know what's actually happening on YouTube. The question is, what do you do about it? And honestly, this is the exciting part, because these changes are actually creating massive opportunities for creators who understand them. And I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do to make use of this opportunity. Adaptation number 1, hybrid format strategy. Stop treating shorts and long form as separate strategies. Use shorts to get discovered, use long form to build relationships and monetize. The creators seeing 67% higher growth are doing both, not one or the other. Adaptation number 2, using AI as an enhancement. Use AI tools strategically. You can use it for script drafts, research, thumbnails, visual enhancement, even voice cloning for efficiency. But please maintain genuine creative direction. Add your perspective, provide real insight. Adaptation number 3, diversify beyond ad revenue. Like, there's way more ways to monetize on YouTube apart from AdSense. Here's a stat from YouTube's own data. More than 50% of channels earning 5 figures or more generate revenue from sources beyond ads. Memberships, super chat, affiliate marketing, sponsorships, products. Now, if you made it this far in the video, you're clearly serious about this. You're not just here for entertainment. You want YouTube to actually work for your business. That's exactly who I work with. I help coaches, consultants, and info product owners build content strategies that generate clients, not just views, clients. Adaptation 4, optimize for TV. YouTube is now the #1 streaming platform in America. Over 1 billion hours watched on TVs daily. If your content works better on a phone than a TV, you're missing a massive audience. One strategy that I've seen working really well right now is creating a pillar video. One long comprehensive video that becomes the hub for your entire channel. Link every other YouTube video back to it. This racks up session time like crazy. Adaptation number 5, consistency over virality. The CEO said it. The data confirms it. Consistency beats viral chasing. Post regularly, at least once a week. Build expectations with your audience and show up when you say you will. YouTube in 2025 and now in 2026 is not the same platform it was in 2023. The AI crackdown is real, but it's targeting lazy, mass-produced spam, not strategic AI use. The creators who win 2026 will be the ones who use both shorts and long form strategically. They add genuine human value to their content, they build revenue streams beyond ad money, they show up consistently, and they stop trying to trick an algorithm that's just reflecting what their audience actually want. That's it. Like, that's the entire playbook. If this breakdown helped you understand what's actually happening on YouTube, just drop a comment letting me know. And if you want to see how this same philosophy applies to content that actually converts into revenue, not just views, watch this video next. It's a breakdown of how 170 views generated more money for me than a video with 600,000 views.